Hey, what's going on, guys? Good afternoon to you guys. I actually just woke up. I've been in the Octopath Traveler trap for like the entire day. I literally put like 10 hours into the game last night on the stream. But I woke up to some news today. So apparently, Billy Mitchell has scored 1,000,000 points in Donkey Kong. He streamed it live on Twitch. This was happening last night. I guess he was playing overnight, and I was playing overnight as well. He hit me up earlier. His son hit me up. You guys can take a look at the video here. Yeah, this is like his tweet of the actual 1,000,000 points of when he actually got it. So, and just wanted to give you guys this little news that he actually played and got the score again. So, it's been said that he's never gotten 1,000,000 points before, and that's absolutely 100% not true. Even if he performed it on main, which he didn't, because there was no conclusive evidence whether or not Billy even played main. The issue here is that he didn't play an official, untampered with Donkey Kong PCB board. So to give you guys a little understanding about that, and for those who don't know much about arcades, a lot of arcades back then, boards would they would degrade over time, and transistors needs to be replaced, or boards needs to be repaired, or what they call worked on. And people who restores arcade boards, guys like Richie Knuckles, he restores actual arcades. They restore them back to 90 to 99% what they are. And according to Twin Galaxies rules, you have to play on the original board that's not worked on for whatever reason, according to these new rules by Twin Galaxies itself. You can't work on any of the boards. So according to them, they said that that was not an official board, and thus they have to strike his score. They would need way more scientific evidence to be able to prove whether or not it's a main. But from someone who's been playing video games since the 80s, there's no such thing as a MAME board. Not then, not now. You can't make a MAME board. You can't make a MAME arcade board. It doesn't work. So, so they're saying that Billy never scored 1,000,000 points ever. And today, as you guys can see, well, last night anyway, he actually scored 1,000,000 points. His son helped him with stuff that he did with Twitch, the whole 9 yards. But I'm actually talking about this today because this is just Billy just getting back into the flow of things, because he wants to prove that he can get all three of those scores that he's gotten in the past that they said that he wasn't able to do. So to say that Billy actually never got the score is that's just 100% flat out wrong and inaccurate, false, lie, whatever you want to call it. Because whether he did it on a bootleg ROM board or whatever the case may be, he still physically had to do it. He still had to actually perform the actual task to get 1,000,000 points. So he's actually gotten it, and here he proves that he gets it again. And but like the thing about this, it's something I find real crazy. It's not really him getting 1,000,000 points that got me like whoa. What has me like whoa is that there's a gentleman called Tipster, right? And he's of late had great interest in the whole classic gaming community and all the stuff that's been going on with Billy Mitchell, Todd Rogers, and even to some degree some stuff that people accuse me of that piqued his interest. But Tipster doesn't see the same wavelength that I'm looking at, the same plane I'm looking at. He really has an issue with me due to his interaction with my community on Discord and YouTube. But it's the internet, so, And with that, the very same people who championed his cause when he did interviews and videos about Billy Mitchell and Todd Rogers and the verdicts that went against those guys, that championed him, cheered him on, pushed him, support him. There was like a football stadium. He decided to do a video about Billy and getting his new 1,000,000 points since the last time he got it. And these guys are going in on him on social media. I'm like, they're literally raging against him and stabbing him, and I'm like, what is wrong with these guys? It's crazy. Like, at the end of this video, guys, you guys need to go check out Tipster's new video about Billy Mitchell. He actually covers it more in depth. so you guys will get a better understanding of like the whole thing. But he talks about the harassment, the life death threats that he's getting online from some of these people, and some of these people were the same people who was championing the cause when he was reporting on the verdicts against Billy and Todd. But in any event, before I go, let me call Billy and congratulate him, see what he has to say. Hey Billy, what's going on? How's everything?
Everything's always good. Matter of fact, things are perfect. What makes you think they're anything different?
You know how it is, the internet these days. So last night you scored 1,000,000 points. Congratulations on that. Just wanted to call and give you the official congratulations in the whole 9 yards. I'm doing a little
What
video.
is this?
What happened?
What is this? Congratulations.
No, 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 no,
This
no.
is not my first. This is not my first rodeo.
I know.
I've been around the block before.
And I've said that before. I said it's not like whether or not people have decided to say that you cheated on MAME on a MAME board, which there's no such thing then, there's no such thing now, or a bootleg ROM, or whatever the case may be, that it's not official, or it's not the first time you've scored 1,000,000 points. You did this. This was on Twitch, right? And there's an actual Twitch link where you can watch the entire video and so forth.
Well, the truth of the matter is my son is
Hmm.
smart, and I'm not. And as far as Twitch goes, he's got everything lined up that is needed.
Hmm.
And he enjoys the game scene. I can't imagine where he gets it. But to tell you what really happened, in all seriousness, there's a place here in Fort Lauderdale called Glitch.
Oh, okay.
Funny, we're on Twitch, but it's called Glitch. And the guy's a great guy. He's an awesome guy. He's really nice. Him and his staff and everybody. I mean, we go there. They won't let us pay for anything. I mean, they darn near give us the keys to the place, and they're very nice people. It's got a lot of games and pinballs, and it's got some console games as well, and it's a barcade. And again, they're very nice, and it takes my son about 2 minutes to get set up there. And I was talking on the phone to Richie, and he said he he mentioned that it was his birthday. I'm not supposed to tell you that, so I didn't say that. All right,
Okay.
but he said it was his birthday, and oh, my wife wanted to go out, and my son wanted to go out, and so I said to my wife, I go, how about if we do something different? She says, what? She has never seen me play any game ever.
Yeah.
I mean, she's seen me play in a game, but she's never sat and watched the game. And
Uh,
I said to her, I go, well, I says, you want to go to that place that I go to? It's called Glitch. And she goes, okay. I'm not lying to you. She has never seen me play. I said, if you come to Glitch,
hmm
I said, I'll do 1,000,000 points for you because it's the first time we've ever done this. And I told Richie that I'd do 1,000,000 points for his birthday. And again, go back to the guy at Glitch. He's a real decent guy. And I told him, I said, I'll do 1,000,000 points in your place. So you'll have a 1,000,000 point machine and I'll sign it and all that fun, silly stuff. And he said, great. So
Oh,
we went there and we did it. And like the thing is, like anything, the first couple times I played, there was bad luck. And my son even said to me, he goes, he says, you want to continue or you want to call it a night? I go, all right, let me try one more. Well, the first guy died at like 140 and I would have quit, but
hmm
I couldn't quit and leave or I couldn't quit and start again. So I continued playing. The next guy went like around to 300,000. And I thought, huh. But I could see it was flowing good and things were going good. The next guy went near 800,000. And then the last guy went to 1,000,000. And as I was approaching 1,000,000,
hmm
I began to slow down the point press for points because I wanted to stop it right on 1,000,000. I began to slow down the push. And then once I got just within a board or two,
hmm
I actually stopped grabbing hammers in some places. And I sat at the top and I waited for the exact moment and I pushed it. It rolled all zeros. And that's the way it is. And oh well, it ain't my first rodeo and
Most
we'll
likely
have
won't be
more
your
fun
last.
again
Yeah.
in the future.
All right.
Yeah,
Thanks.
one guy says to me, he goes, yeah, well, one guy says to me, he goes, hey, he goes, how'd you cheat? I go, it wasn't easy. I says, it was the bartender, the manager, the owner, all kinds of people around, patrons. I says, there was even some police there and everything. And basically, I had to threaten everybody that if they didn't go along with this, if they didn't let me cheat, okay, I would break their legs. And even the police officers backed off. Said, do whatever you want, Billy.
They gave you the clearance because they understood.
Yeah.
All right, Billy.
Yeah. No.
Congratulations.
I had one silly guy
Mm,
say that to me in humor. One guy,
uh-huh.
and I said to him, I go, once you get out of your teenage years,
Hmm.
I go, you'll stop believing what everybody says. Once you get out of your teenage years, you'll stop believing what you're told to believe. I says, you'll begin to think a little for yourself. And I says, and when you do, that's great. And I says, if you never get to that point, well, then you got some illnesses, and I can't really help you anyway. So we laughed a bit about it. So, it's been all fun, and what can I say? It's good stuff.
Okay, Billy. Thank you for the
So,
time. I'll give you a call a little bit later on tonight. We can catch up and talk about some other stuff. I just wanted to get your point on it. I wanted to publicly congratulate you on your scores and stuff like that. So, but we'll
okay.
definitely be talking
Remember,
some more.
half of what I say,
Hmm.
I want you to take extremely serious.
Hmm.
Okay. The other half is just humor. Okay. And the funny thing is, I'm not going to tell you which half is which. You can just figure that out for yourself.
Trust
All
me, I
right,
know
guy.
which
I'll
half
talk to
is
you again.
half. I'll talk to you again.
All
Later.
right.
Bye bye.
Bye.
All right, later, Billy. Okay, guys. So that was it with Billy. Just wanted to give him a congratulations on the whole thing. He's over there threatening people's babies and stuff like that to get the records. You know, he has to do what he got to do to get the records. That's a joke, by the way, for some people who can't get that. Yeah, just letting you know. But anyway, thank you guys for watching my recent video on this whole matter. Like I said, look at the end card, look in the description. I'll leave you guys a Twitch link where you can actually watch Billy's actual game, and then you should jump over to Tipster's actual page and watch his newest video about Billy getting a million and the stuff he has to go through. Later.